Hi, I'm Bree West.
And I'm Mackenzie Aiken.
And you're watching the Hurricanes News Network.
The start of a new school year always brings lots of excitement. And Skyler Badger sat down with Mr. Raley to find out what to expect this year. Hey y'all, it's Skyler with the Hurricane News, and today we will be interviewing no one other than our principal, Mr. Raley.
Thank you for having me, Skyler. It's a pleasure. Our first interview for Hurricanes News.
Yes.
Awesome.
Our first question from our viewers is, what are your goals for the school year?
Our goals for the school year is to continue building on the last 2 years. We've made great strides academically. This year, of course, we're getting full slate of varsity sports, so just kind of taking the school to the next level.
Okay. How do you feel about our first year having a varsity football team?
It's awesome. So it's been since 2012, so we're looking at 12 years ago was the last varsity football team. Obviously had less gray hair then than I do now, so it's good to have football back in Hardeeville.
And I heard y'all are going to have a dynamic marching band to pair along.
Well, every school needs school activities, and of course that means marching band. So again, it's been since 2012 since we had a true high school band here in Hardeeville, and so just those things are the center of the community is often the school, and so to have our students representing our school out in the community, I'm excited to show our talents in not just athletics but arts as well.
And lastly, to end it, any new school growth that we had?
School growth, such as enrollment or new teachers. What do you want me? What would you like me to talk about? Okay, so this year, based on the school growth, we were afforded the opportunity to add a third social studies teacher, a fourth math teacher, and a third science teacher on the high school side. So that's an indicator that we are growing.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time today out of your busy schedule, and that's it today with our Hurricane News interview with our own principal, Mr. Raley.
Thank you, Sally.
The first fire drill of the school year might have caught some of us off guard, but we found out more about why fire drills and other emergency drills are important to ensure we're prepared in case of the real thing.
Don't worry, it's just a drill, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't pay attention and take things seriously. Last Friday, Hardeeville Junior Senior High had its first fire drill of the year. But why do we even do fire drills in the first place? Fire drills and other types of drills like tornadoes and lockdown drills are a regular experience of all schools across the country. They not only prepare students for the procedures to ensure their safety, but also check to make sure the systems are working as intended. There will be one fire drill a month and one severe weather drill per semester. So listen to the instructions and stay safe, just in case.
That was interesting. That was my first fire drill in many, many years, since I was in school many years ago. So, but we had it under control. You know, it was very calm, very demure.
The Hurricanes kicked off their first varsity football season since 2012 with a big win Friday. Our news director, Mr. Jarrett, talked with Coach Hawthorne and some of the star players.
All right, we're here with Hardeeville Hurricanes coach Ulysses Hawthorne. Coach, you had a long run over in Savannah at Beach High School, 22 years, I believe. Thought you were retired from being a head coach, but here you are again. How are you responding to this opportunity to go out and coach these guys this year?
Well, it was all about the kids. You know, I wasn't really missing football. You know, football's hard work.
Yeah.
I'm an old man now. It's a young man's game.
Yeah.
A lot of work. So it took some praying about and talking to my family about coming back.
Hawthorne takes over a program playing its first varsity season in 12 years, but the bond the players built over the past 2 seasons has paid dividends in a 48-6 win over Bethune-Bowman on Friday.
Yeah, you know, we real close. I say we like brothers more than just teammates. It's a deeper bond than that. You know, I see these guys as my brothers, not just as classmates or friends. They my brothers, so I gotta make sure I take care of them on the field. You know, since it's like we just getting this program this year, you know, it's just more of like excitement and just nervousness, you know, just to go on this field as a varsity player for the first time that we had in Hardeeville in 12 years, like you said. You know, I'm just very excited just take the field and just do what I gotta do.
Sophomore Emiliano Santiago took over at quarterback after an injury to Kyrell Jamison, and he led the offense effectively against the Mohawks.
You know, we have Kamari, great round runner, good hands. Then we got Lewis, same thing, but they really all have different weapons and their individual skill sets, who I think are really come to help the team out.
We got some underclassmen like Bubba or Lewis, or we would have had Kyrell, but he's out with a shoulder injury now. And we got seniors like Trent and Jermaine. They gonna hopefully pop up for us and show out in big games. And we have our O-line. We got to get a little more physical, but I'm hoping that it'll be good.
The battle in the trenches will be the key Friday night against the Warriors in the Hurricane Shelter.
We just got to hold our blocks and let them do what they got to do. Yes, sir. Hopefully we got the support of the students behind us. I know Warburton's going to be tough because they still got their good online.
You know, just being disciplined, sacrificing, you know, there's things we got to do to make sure that one another is disciplined and conditioning most definitely. We just make sure that our O-line and D-line is, you know, just conditioned very well because we got to play both sides of the ball. We barely have any numbers, so we got to take that to our advantage, our condition to our advantage, and take very good at practice.
The team is hyped up to play in front of the home crowd with the Marching Hurricanes providing the soundtrack.
It's going to be amazing. You know, this is going to be amazing. All our people are going to be able to show out, come out and watch us play and support us. It's probably going to be a bigger advantage knowing it's a home turf.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna do good this season. We got a lot of weapons around us, surrounding us. We got a great coach, great coaching staff, and I feel like we could go far this season.
Yeah, you know, since middle school, my principal, Mr. Raley, you know, he's been drilling in my head the names J-Bone, T-Bone. You know, I want him, if he's still here, you know, in 12 years being principal here, I want him to tell the kids that play, you know, tell them about Jay Ferg, or tell them about Trent or Kamari or Jermaine or all the other rest of the superstars on our team, you know, so we can make our legacy so they can tell them about us as well.
The students need to turn up for the first home game Friday night against Well Branch.
For real. And the band is turning up too this year. CANES News talked with the new band director, Ms. Valdez, about the assignment around the band this year.
1, 2, 3, and...
A new school year has brought a new music teacher and renewed enthusiasm for our school band.
It's exciting. I will say that. I really want to get the students back into the traditional marching style as far as marching band. As far as concert band, just being able to have a concert and show off our good showmanship and instrumentation.
Ms. Valdez has been encouraged by her students' talent and is excited to see them gain confidence.
A lot of the students, they're scared, but they have a lot of talent here. Like, the students, they could play. If I can get them to play and horn swing, y'all will be in for a treat.
The band gets its first chance to shine at the pep rally Friday before the Hurricanes' first home football game. Ms. Valdez hopes the experience this year will inspire her students to continue in the band.
As you move on, you know, through middle school and high school, be confident in yourself. Be confident in others. If you're on like a team sport, be confident in yourself, be confident in others, and be confident in the instructor that, you know, we are going to get you to where you need to be. But it all starts with you, and it all starts with effort. And that's it.
Hi, I'm Jackie Ortiz, and today I'm talking with some kids in the halls.
I have a lot of favorite teachers, but I would say my favorite teacher would be Miss Parker, an English teacher, because she has always helped me when I was failing her class, and she always like helped me like, hey, do this, and I always found my grade up, and I am thankful.
And my favorite teacher is Miss Avila because she teaches college algebra and honors class as well.
My favorite teacher is Miss Parker because she gives good advice and she really tries to help every student learn.
My favorite teacher is Locke because he is very open-minded about a lot of things, and when we have a conversation, it flows instead of him trying to be a dictator. Yeah. So he's a really nice teacher.
Why? I'd say Miss Avila because she's like my school mom.
I'm Kenzie Aiken.
And I'm Bree West.
Thank you for watching the Hurricane News.